Good morning to everyone. I am Ravipal Reddy. So now every day morning I am taking aptitude classes from Sigma IAS YouTube channel. So Sigma IAS YouTube channel, subscribe Sigma IAS YouTube channel, then attend the classes. Daily I am taking aptitude classes. Now it is a 366 days program. 366 days program. Today is the 44th day. 44th day. And within a short time, as soon as possible, I will start the ISET classes. Free ISET coaching. Free ISET coaching. Total 25 days program. 25 days program. I will start the ISET classes. So I inform to your friends also. Now today's topic is probability. Yesterday already I started the probability. Yesterday we covered basics and introduction and also some questions also completed. Probability. What is a probability? The chances of occurrence is known as a probability. The chances of occurrence is known as a probability. Okay, then now in probability the questions may be based on the questions are based on kinds. They will ask the questions based on kinds, based on dice, playing cards, and also color ball based questions. Yesterday already we completed kind based question. Now today we'll discuss dice. What is the dice? It is the oldest game in the world. It is the oldest game in the world. So dice, it has six faces. It's in dice. It is in cube shape. Its length, breadth, and heights are equal. Its length, breadth, and heights are equal. It is in cube shape. So now it has six faces. Each and every face has some dots from 1 to 6 dots. One face has one dot, second face two dots, three dots, four dots, five dots, and six dots. If a person thrown a die, generally will take the top face. Will take the top face. Okay, now dice based question. Now, for example, if a person thrown a die, then what is the probability? Already you know probability formula. The probability is equal to number of favorable events by the total events. Number of favorable events by total events. Now, dice, generally the questions are based on if a person thrown one die or two dice. If a person thrown only one die, the outputs are maybe one dot or two dots or three dots or four dots or five dots or six dots. Okay, now see, if a person thrown one die, if a person thrown number of dice, if a person thrown only one die, tell me the possible outcomes. Possible outcomes. What are the possible outcomes? Please tell me. The possible outcome, if a person thrown only one die, the outputs are maybe one dot or two dots or three dots or four dots or five dots or six dots. The possible outcomes are maybe one or two or three or four or six. Now here number of possible outcomes. How many possible outcomes are there? Six possible outcomes are there. When if a person thrown one die, if a person thrown one die, the total number of possible outcomes are six. If a person thrown two dice, if a person thrown two dice, tell me the number of possible outcomes. The number of possible outcomes, first die may be one dot, second die may be one dot, or one two, or one three, one four, one five, one six, or first die two dots, so second die may be one dot, two one, or two two, or two three, or two four, or two five, or two six. If a person thrown two dice, the possible outcomes, the first die may be three dots, second die may be one dot, or three one, or three two, or three three, or three four, or three five, or three six, or four one, four two, four three, four four, four five, four six, or five one, five two, five three, five four, five five, five six, or 6 1, 6 2, 6 3, 6 4, 6 5, 6 6. So if a person thrown 2 dice, then how many possible outcomes are there? 36 possible outcomes are there. If a person thrown only 1 die, the number of possible outcomes is 6 power 1, that is 6. If a person thrown 2 dice, the number of possible outcomes is 6 square, that is 36. If a person thrown n dice, the total number of possible outcomes. If a person thrown n dice, the total number of possible outcomes is 6 power n. 6 power n. Tell me, if a person thrown 3 dice, how many possible outcomes are there? How many possible outcomes are there? 2 power 6. 2 power 6 is equal to, what is the 2 power 6? Sorry, 6 cube. 6 cube is equal to, tell me what is the 6 cube? 216. 6 cube is equal to 216. Okay, now the next one. Next one. So if a person thrown 2 dice, if a person thrown 2 dice, if a person thrown 2 dice, the total number of yeah, very good, Sai Raman. 216 is right. If a person thrown 2 dice, here one simple table, one shortcut table. If a person throw dice, what is the sum of dots in both the dice? What is the minimum? What is the minimum sum of dots in both the dice? First die, the minimum number is 1 dot. Second die, the minimum number is 1 dot. So 1 plus 1 is 2 dots. So if a person thrown 2 dice, the minimum possible sum of dots in both the dice is 2. What is the maximum possible dots? First die maximum dots is 6. Second die maximum dots is 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. So if a person thrown 2 dice simultaneously, if a person thrown 2 dice simultaneously, then the sum of dots may be 2 or 12 or between 2 and 12. Okay, so here if a person throw dice, the sum of dots, the sum of dots, the sum of dots and number of possible outcomes, number of possible outcomes. If a person thrown 2 dice, the minimum sum of dots is 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. The sum of dots may be 2 or 12 or between 2 and 12. If a person thrown 2 dice, if a person thrown 2 dice, the sum of dots is 2, then how many possible outcomes are there? Only 1. What are they? In first die 1 dot, second die also 1 dot, so 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. So the sum of dots is 2, we have only 1 possible outcomes. Now, if the sum of dots is 3, if the sum of dots is 3, then how many possible outcomes are there? Tell me. If the sum of dots is 3, then how many possible outcomes are there? 2 possible outcomes are there. How many possible outcomes are there? 2 possible outcomes. What are they? In first die 1 dot, second die 2 dots. Or first die 2 dots, second die 1 dot. So, if a person thrown 2 dice, the sum of dots is 3. So, we have only 2 possible outcomes. Then now, if a person thrown 2 dice, the sum of dots is 3. The sum of dots is 4. The sum of dots is 4. Then how many possible outcomes are there? How many possible outcomes are there? Tell me, friends. How many possible outcomes are there? Please tell me. It is 3. We have 3 possible outcomes. The 3 possible outcomes are first die 1 dot, second die 3 dots, 1 plus 3, 4. Or first die 2 dots, second die 2 dots, 2 plus 2, 4. Or first die 3 dots, second die 1 dot, 3 plus 1, 4. 3 plus 1, 4. So, okay, now if a person thrown 2 dice, the sum of dots is 5. The sum of dots is 5. Then how many possible outcomes are there? The sum of dots is 5. Then how many possible outcomes are there? Tell me. We have 4 possible outcomes. We have 4 possible outcomes. The 4 possible outcomes are first die 1 dot, second die 4 dots. 1 plus 4 is 5. Or first die 2 dots, second die 3 dots, 2 plus 3, 5. Or 3 plus 2, 5. or 4 plus 1 5. If a person thrown 2 dice simultaneously, the sum of dots is 6. The sum of dots is 6. Then how many possible outcomes are there? How many possible outcomes are there? The sum of dots is 6. We have 5 possible outcomes. We have 5 possible outcomes, that is 1 plus 5 6. 1 plus 5 6. Very good, Sai Raman. 1 plus 5 6, 2 plus 4 6, 3 plus 3 6, or 4 plus 2 6, or 5 plus 1 also 6. 5 plus 1 6. Now if a person thrown 2 dice simultaneously, then what is the sum of dots in both the dice? What is the sum of dots in both the dice? The sum of dots in both the dice is 7. Sum of dots in both the dice is 7. The number of possible outcomes is 6. Number of possible outcomes is 6. That is 1 plus 6 is 7, or 2 5, or 3 4, or 4 3, or 5 2, or 6 1. 6 plus 1 7. See, here the very important point is only how many possible outcomes are there. It is important. If the sum of dots is 2, how many possible outcomes are there? Just decrease 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. If the sum of dots is 3, how many possible outcomes are there? 3 minus 1 is 2. If the sum of dots is 4, number of possible outcomes is 4 minus 1, 3. The sum of dots is 5, the number of possible outcomes of 5 minus 1, 4. 6, 6 minus 1, 5. 7, 7 minus 1, 6. 8, 8 minus 1, 7, but it is not 7. Because 1 plus 7, 8. Of course, 1 plus 7 is 8. But 7 dots are not there in a die. The maximum number of dots in a die is 6 dots. Therefore, 1 7 is not possible, 7 1 also is not possible. If the sum of dots is 8, the number of possible outcomes is 5 only. Now onwards it will decrease. 5, what are they? First die 2 dots, second die 6 dots. 2 plus 6 8, or 3 plus 5 8, or 4 plus 4 8, or 5 plus 3 8, or 6 plus 2 8. If the sum of dots is 9, then how many possible outcomes are there? 4 possible outcomes are there. That is 3 plus 6 9, or 4 plus 5 9, or 5 plus 4 9, or 6 plus 3 9. Sum of dots is 10. The number of possible outcomes is 3. That is 4 plus 6 10, or 5 plus 5 10, or 6 plus 4 10. 11. We have only 2 possible outcomes. First die 5 dots, second die 6 dots. Or first die 6 dots, second die 5 dots. Sum of dots is 12. We have only one possible outcome. First die 6 dots, second die 6 dots. It is very important. Only here, sum of dots and number of possible outcomes are very important. Below the values, these values are not important, but please remember the number of possible outcomes. Here one simple technique is there. From 2 to 7, the number of possible outcomes means just to decrease 1 only. Just to decrease 1. For example, 7 dots. How many possible outcomes are there? 7 minus 1, 6. But 8 onwards, 8 to 12, the number of possible outcomes is equal to 13 minus sum of dots. For example, sum of dots is 8. How many possible outcomes are there? 13 minus 8, 5. 13 minus 9, 4. 13 minus 10, 3. 13 minus 11, 2. 13 minus 12 is 1. That is the number of possible outcomes. Please remember this value. Please remember this value. Once you can see here, if a person thrown 2 dice simultaneously, the sum of dots may be 2 or 12 or between 2 and 12. The sum of dots 2, number of possible outcomes 1, 3 2, 4 3, 5 4, 6 5, 7 4, 7 6, up to 7, just decrease 1. 8. Sum of dots is 8. How many possible outcomes are there? 13 minus 8. What is 13 minus 8? 5. Sum of dots is 9. 13 minus 9, 4. Sum of dots is 10. Number of possible outcomes, 13 minus 10, 3. 11. 13 minus 11, 2. 12. 13 minus 12, 1. Please remember these values. Okay, if you know these values, then dice based questions are very easy. Now see the first question. First question, find the probability in the following cases when a person thrown a die. Find the probability in the following cases when a person thrown a die. When a person thrown a die. So here, if a person thrown a die, the number of possible outcomes may be, the outputs may be 1 dot or 2 dots or 3 dots or 4 dots or 5 dots or 6 dots. Okay, now dots, 4 dots. 4 dots means 4 only one time repeated. Only one time is there. So 1 by total how many possible outcomes are there? 6. So 1 by 6. Even dots. Here how many even numbers are there? How many even numbers are there? 2, 4, 6. 3 even numbers are there. What is the probability formula? Number of favorable events by total events. Here how many even numbers are there? 2, 4, 6. 3 even numbers. 3 by the total number of possible outcomes is 6. 3 by 6. Answer always should be in least form. So 3 by 6 is equal to 1 by 2. Odd dots. How many odd numbers are there? 1 is odd number, 3 is odd number, 5 is also odd number. 3 odd numbers are there, 3 by 6. 3 by 6 is equal to 1 by 2. Even dots already you know 1 by 2. Odd dots, one direct method, 1 minus even. 1 minus even is also your answer, that is 1 by 2. 1 by 2. Now the next one, find the probability in the following cases when a person thrown 2 dice simultaneously. Now in previous case only 1 die, but now here 2 dice. If a person thrown 2 dice, how many possible outcomes are there? Total 36 possible outcomes are there. Now the question is, the sum of dots is 9. The sum of dots is 9, then what is the probability? If the sum of dots is 9, how many possible outcomes are there? 13 minus 9 is 4. So, if the sum of dots is 9, we have 4 possible outcomes. So, 4 by total possible outcomes is 36. 4 by 36. 4 ones 4, 4 nines 36. Therefore, your answer is 1 by 9. 1 by 9. Now, the sum of dots is 7. If the sum of dots is 7, how many possible outcomes are there? Dilesh, how many possible outcomes are there? We have 6 possible outcomes. Sum of dots is 7. 7 means just to decrease 1. 7 minus 1 is 6. 6 by 36. 6 by 36 is equal to 1 by 6. 1 by 6. Now the sum of dots is at least 9. What is the difference between first question and this question? What is the first question? The sum of dots is 9. Present question, sum of dots is at least 9. Here extra only one word is there, at least word is there. For example, if at least word is not there, take only sum of dots is 9. Sum of dots 9, how many possible outcomes are there? 4. But now at least means maybe 9 or more than 9. Maybe 9 or more than 9. So it's maybe 9 dots or 10 dots or 11 dots or 12 dots. Sum of dots 9, we have 4 possible outcomes. Sum of dots 10, we have 3 possible outcomes. 11, 2 possible outcomes. 12, 1 possible outcome. Find the sum of all these values. This is 10. Okay, so if the sum of dots is 9, at least 9 means it's maybe 9 or more than 9. So total we have 10 possible outcomes. So 10 by 36. 10 by 36, both the numbers are exactly divisible by 2. 2 5 2 18. Then what is your answer? 5 by 18. 5 by 18. Next one, the sum of dots is an even number. If a person thrown 2 dice, the sum of dots is an even number. If a person thrown 2 dice, what is the sum of dots? Maybe 2 or 12 or between 2 and 12. From 2 to 12, first write the even numbers. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. From 2 to 12, even numbers 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Now, how many possible outcomes are there? Sum of dots 2, number of possible outcomes is 1. Sum of dots is 4, number of possible outcomes is 3. Sum of dots is 6, number of possible outcomes is 5. Sum of dots is 8, number of possible outcomes is 5. 10, 3, 12, 1. Find the sum, 5 plus 5, 10. 1 plus 3, 4. 3 plus 1, 4. So total 18. 10 plus 8, 18. So the sum of dots is an even number. How many possible outcomes are there? 18 possible outcomes. 18 by the total possible outcomes is 36. 18 by 36. 18 once, 18. 18 twos, 36. 18 twos, 36. Now the next one, sum of dots is an odd number. What is odd number? A number which is not even. A number which is not even. So here one direct method already we completed even number. Now odd number probability 1 minus even. 1 minus even is 1 by 2. 1 minus even is 1 by 2. This is one method. Or one more method, direct method. If a person thrown 2 dice, the sum of dots may be 2 or 12. From 2 to 12, how many odd numbers are there? 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. The sum of dots is 3. The sum of dots is 3. Number of possible outcomes is 2, 5, 4, 7, 6, 9, 4, 11, 2. Find the sum. Total is, again it is 18. Again it is 18. Now the probability is equal to, 18 by 36. 18 by 36 is equal to 1 by 2. Again your answer is 1 by 2. Very good, very good. Sai Raman, very good. Dilesh, Kiran, Vijay, your answers are right. Your answers are right. Now, if a person thrown 2 dice, what is the probability if the sum of dots is a prime number? From 2 to 12, please write the prime numbers. From 2 to 12, the prime numbers. 2 is a prime number. 3 is a prime number. 5, 7, 11. From 2 to 12, prime numbers. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. The sum of dots is 2. How many possible outcomes are there? 1, 3, 2, 5, 4, 7, 6, 11, 2. What is the total? It is, the total is 15. 15. What is the probability? 15 by 36. It is equal to, both the numbers are exactly by 3. 3 5 is 15. 3 12. Then what is your answer? 5 by 12. Next one, the sum of dots is a 3 multiplier. The sum of dots is a 3 multiplier. What is your answer? What is your answer? From 2 to 12, the 3 multipliers are 3, 6, 9, 12. From 2 to 12, 3 multipliers, so 3, 6, 9, 12. Sum of dots 3, number of possible outcomes 2, 6, 5, 9, 4, 12, 1. What is the total? It is, the total is 12. So 12 by the total number of possible outcomes is 36. 12 by 36, 12 ones, 12 threes. Therefore, it is 1 by 3. It is 1 by 3. Next one, the sum of dots is a 4 multiplier. From, if a person thrown 2 dice, the sum of dots is 4 multiplier. Here the sum of dots from 2 to 12. From 2 to 12. Tell me the 4 multipliers. 4, 8, 12 only. 4, 8, 12. Sum of dots is 4. Number of possible outcomes 3. 8, 5, 9, 1. 9, 1. What is the total? The total is 9. Now 9 by the total possible outcomes 36. 9 ones, 9 fours. So 1 by 4 is your answer. 1 by 4 is your answer. Now the next one is, the sum of dots is either 3 or 4 multiplier. Either 3 or 4 multiplier. 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 12. 12 is a multiplier of both 3 and 4, even though don't try repeat, right, only one time. Now the sum of dots is 3, number of possible outcomes is 2, 4, 3, 5, 4, 8, 6, 5, 6, 5, 8, 5, 9, 4, 12, 1. Find the total. 5 plus 5, 10. It is 5. 15 plus 5, 20. Total 20. 20 by 36. 20 by 36. Both the numbers are divisible by 4. 4 5 is 20. 4 9 is 36. The sum of dots is either 3 or 4 multiplier. What is the probability? 5 by 9 only. Now, the next one is the sum of dots is both 3 and 4 multiplier. From 2 to 12, both 3 and 4 multiplier, we have only one number, that is 12. From 2 to 12, only one number, 12 is divisible by both 3 and 4. Now, if the sum of dots is 12, how many possible outcomes are there? Only one possible outcome. Therefore, your answer is 1 by the total number of possible outcomes is 36. 1 by 36. Now both are same faces. If a person thrown to 2 dice, both are same faces. How many possible outcomes are there? Both are same faces means first die 1 dot, second die 1 dot, or 2 2, or 3 3, or 4 4, or 5 5, or 6 6. Total how many possible outcomes are there? 6. 6 by 36. 6 by 36 is equal to 6 1 6. 6 6 36. Then what is the probability? 1 by 6. The probability is equal to 1 by 6. This is dice based question. Then tomorrow we'll discuss playing cards and also color ball based questions. So please like this video and forward to your friends. And within a short time I'm going to start the ISET classes also. Please inform to your friends also. Thank you.